Stop saying, use your words, and say this instead. Parents often say, use your words, so do teachers, by the way. Saying this to a Gestalt language processor can totally shut communication down completely. If they could use their words, they would. I'm Hannah. I'm here to support children who are developing differently, along with the caregivers who love them. Let's go from disconnection to communication today. Here's what's happening in that type of a brain. They learn language in whole chunks. Scripts, phrases, sentences, and then over time they learn to break them down and understand the meaning behind them. If a child is overwhelmed, dysregulated, or working on processing language, saying use your words can add stress and make it actually more difficult. Something they just simply can't access in that moment. Their nervous system and their language systems are just not lining up. So here's what actually can work. Be that detective again and really try to figure out what it is that they want and need. A lot of times you do know. Give them the words. Oh, I see that you're reaching for that. You want help. And then you can see if they can repeat that phrase, I want help. In a very dysregulated moment, it's not the time to ask someone to do something that's really hard. So if you know what they want, give them the words, have them repeat it. And don't forget, this needs to be in an I message. You want the red one. Say, I want red. If they're a little bit higher level in the language processing, then present the choice. I want red or I want blue. Then, when they're a little calmer, you can go back and make it more of a teaching moment. But in the moment when they're trying to get their wants or needs or thoughts across and are upset because it's not coming out properly or you're not understanding, step back for a minute, put that detective hat on, try to figure out what they're trying to communicate and give them the words then. Bookmark it in your head to come back to it later so that you can then make a lesson out of it. It's exhausting, you guys. But if the caregivers who love and care for them don't put in this extra energy and just stay in the typical way of parenting, it ain't gonna work, folks. Gestalt language learners take in language best when it is predictable, when they feel emotionally safe, and when it's something that they can then echo and use again in a similar situation. So drop off the use your words phrase if you have a child who's developing this way. Remember, connection and communication first. Whether there's words in there or not that they're using exactly right, it's okay. It's a journey. It's called learning for a reason. Do you know what kind of language processor your child is? Like and follow me. Click the link in my bio if you want to have a conversation about what you're dealing with. Push that save button and save it for later. See you soon.